Shalom. Before I begin, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Ruach Kodash. I'd like to say double honors to my teachers, the head apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well. And shalom and salutations to the fellow brethren that are out there laboring in this work as well. So I'm back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai. And this lesson, I'm just going to entitle it, Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways. So wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways. How is a young man going to clean his ways? Matter of fact, we'll just begin with that. It's the book of Psalms 119 and verse 9, and it reads, Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways, by taking heed thereto according to thy word. You see? So you're to clean, the way you clean your ways, or by taking heed thereto according to the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You see? So there's a specific doctrine, there's a specific teaching, there's a specific spirit. There's a specific water that you're to drink from that's going to contribute to you being clean, man. And what's that doctrine? What's that spirit? What's that teaching? What's that water? You see? That water is of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That doctrine is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's doctrine. That's what's gonna contribute to you being clean. Because before having this truth, man, before having this proper doctrine, being in the world, we were considered Gentiles and filthy. Matter of fact, let's grab something real quick. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 12 and verse 1, and it reads, Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I will not have you ignorant. Ye know that ye were Gentiles, carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led. You see? So scriptures here are telling us that we were Gentiles. And when you go into that word Gentiles, as it is a custom from our teachers, the head apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, we were taught to go into the etymology of words, to root words, because a root, it brings clarity, it makes things more clear when you go into words. And a perfect example of that is this word Gentile here. There's more than one definition to the word Gentile. And when you read it, you must read it with spiritual eyes, man. So reading that once more, ye know that ye were Gentiles. And this word Gentiles, there's two definitions to it. The one would be a natural Gentile, meaning by nature Gentile, which will be the other nations, the Edomites, the Moabites, the Elamites, the Ishmaelites, the Hamites, and etc., man. Those are the true Gentiles. And then on the other hand, you have the unnatural Gentiles, which will be us, man. Unnatural meaning that we're actually Israelites, but we were carried away onto those dumb idols. We took on the customs of the real Gentiles, of the natural Gentiles, man. And that's what scriptures are speaking about. So going back to the point I want to get, Psalms 119 and 9, where it says, Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his ways, by taking heed thereto according to thy word. So we were Gentiles, carried away onto these dumb idols, man. That's what we believed in before coming into this truth. But once we came into this truth. We cleanse our ways, man. Because why? We took heed thereto according to the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You know, so with that being said, I'm going to jump to the book of John, St. John, the 3rd chapter, and the 1st verse, and it reads, there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus, a ruler of the Jews. The same came to Yahushua by night, and said unto him, Rabbi, we know that thou art a teacher come from Yahweh. For no man can do these miracles that thou doest, except Yahweh be with him. Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High. Verse 4, Nicodemus saith unto him, how can a man be born again, Salakia? How can a man be born when he is old? Can he enter the second time into his mother's womb and be born? You see, Nicodemus here was looking at it as at a carnal standpoint. You know, he wasn't looking at it in a spiritual overtone, man. Verse 5, Yahushua answered, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born of water and of the Spirit, he cannot enter into the kingdom of the Most High. That which is born of the flesh is flesh, and that which is born of the Spirit is spirit. You see? You know? So here Yahushua he told Nicodemus that you must be born again in the Spirit. You know, and how is a man born again in the Spirit, man? Matter of fact, let's prove that, man. This is the book of Romans, chapter 12 and verse 2, and it reads, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. You see? So you're to be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And when you go into that word transform, in the regular Google definition,
transform,
it reads make or through or dramatic change in the form, appearance, or character of. And when you go into the similar words, one of the words that stick out, that pop out, is the word redo. You know? So you're redone. You're reborn. You see? So when Yahushua told Nicodemus that you must be born again, you know, not by entering into your mother's womb a second time, but being born again in the Spirit, you know, putting off the old man, you know, letting go of those dumb idols and taking heed onto the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, because that's what's going to contribute to you being clean, man. Okay, matter of fact, let's prove that furthermore. This is the book of St. John chapter 15 and verse 3, and it reads, now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you. You see, we are clean through the word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua that he has spoken unto us. because that's what's gonna clean our inward part. And that's what that's what Yahweh Bashim Yashai requires, the inward man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 51 and verse 6, and it reads, "Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom." You see, so Yahweh Bashim Yashai desires truth in the inward parts. Yahweh Bashim Yashai is requiring, he's looking at the inward man, not the outward appearance. Matter of fact, let's grab something real quick just to prove that. Slovakia. Bear with me. This is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 7, and it reads, "But Yahweh said unto Samuel, Look not on his countenance, nor on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart." And when you go into that word heart, it translates to lab, meaning mind. So the Lord is not looking at your outward appearance, your outward stature, or the height of a man, but he's looking at the heart, your mind, your spirit. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to jump to the book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 20, and it reads, "But ye have not so learned Hamashiach." So that contributes to us in the world. That's pertaining to us, man. In the world we didn't learn Yahushua. But scriptures tell us what? "If so be that ye have heard him and have been taught by him, as the truth is in Yahushua." Reading verse 22, "That ye put off concerning the former conversation the old man, which is corrupt according to the deceitful lust, and be renewed in the spirit of your mind." You see? So that's what Yahweh Bashim Ashai requires of us, man, to be renewed in the spirit of our mind, and put off the former conversation, the old man, which was corrupt. Why? Because we were taught to be what? We were brought up by these stupid philosophies, man. And yes, being a nigga is a philosophy, and that was presented to us as a kid. Coming up, all you knew was what? The gangsters, man. You grew up with killers, And by default, you growing up around that, that's going to make you become that, man. But through the grace of Yahweh Bashim Ashai, that was put off. The Lord had mercy and found fit to give you this truth, man. And to take you out of that mind frame, and to renew you. to make you reborn again, man. Verse 24, and that ye put on the new man, which after the Most High is created in righteousness and true holiness. You see? So once we are reborn again, you put on that new man, which is after the Most High's heart, man. Which is righteous and true holiness. All right, so I just wanted to touch on that real quick. I hope it was edifying. And I want to close off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach Kwadash. I'd like to say double honors to my teachers, the head apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well. And shalom and salutations to you fellow brethren that are out there pushing this word out in truth. Until next time, shalom.